Oh, sorry. One more time. Afternoon, Antonio from Sandler Training Miami. Welcome to another Carpool coaching. Off to take class today in our training center just by the lake. Today we're going to be talking about how do we make sure that we're all on the right page. Sandler has a rule which is no mutual mystification. So many times sales professionals and prospects, we feel like we're on the same page, but somehow we're not. Have you ever been to a meeting when you were sure something was going to happen and then something else happened? Or have you ever been to a meeting when you're sure some people were going to be there and somebody else was there, or you were talking about a different thing, or the agenda had changed? Well, the way at Sandler that we stop that, we make sure that everybody's on the same page and we're all still committed and we're all still moving forward, is we have a mechanism called SVIC. Just write that down for a second. SVIC. At any part during the conversation, when you get to an important piece, it's often worthwhile just to take 5 minutes to summarize where everybody's up to. That's the S of SVIC. Summarize where we're up to. Kind of just do a quick refresh, or just a quick sense check that here's what we've said and here's the agreements that we've made so far. And if you can summarize them as succinctly as possible, then you kind of understand what's going on. We then need the prospect or the client to validate that, to kind of agree that is where we are, that's what we're talking about. So summarize, get the client or prospect to validate it. What you then need to do is figure out two more things, and it's kind of like the difference between whether or not somebody's willing and whether or not they're able. So it's summarize, validate, and then you've got to figure out how important, whatever issue you're talking about, how important is it to him. And once you've figured out how important it is, then just kind of figure out whether or not he's committed to continue to progress and continue to go forward. So summarize, validate, figure out how important it is, figure out how committed he is, and then everyone's going to be on the same page. Avoid mutual mystification. So if you're having trouble with kind of stuff always kind of going off the rails, can't get any urgency out of your buyer, finding that you're both on different tracks, both got different agendas, try SVIC. Click on the link below to see how maybe we can help you at Sandler Training, help you a little bit more. Hope to see you in our classroom soon. Here's to your success. Antonio from Sandler Training.